Hi, you're welcome to today's podcast. I'm Fam Kesena Adetutu, and you can call me PK for short. I live my life where my work, my home, and my purpose are in alignment, and I help women step into that reality. Today, I'm going to be challenging something that you have probably believed for so many years, and it is that as a woman, at some point in your life, you would have to choose either your career or your home. Now, the narrative says that if you try to hold on to both, that something would suffer. So that either your career will suffer or your home. Now, what if I tell you that that belief, that school of thought is the exact reason why you feel the way you constantly feel, like you're constantly failing? Because let's be honest, if you try to do it right, you have tried to do it right. You show up for work, you try to be present at home, you carry up so many responsibilities, expectations, and sometimes the invisible mental load that no one even seems to see, recognize, or talk about. But somehow, when you're at home, you feel like you could be doing more with your life. And when you decide to focus on work, the mommy guilt comes. There's this quiet guilt, like you are neglecting something that truly matters. Like the work is not the main thing. So no matter where you are, you feel split right down the middle. You feel tired. And really deep down, you feel a little frustrated. Because it feels like no matter how hard you try, it is never truly enough. And the painful part of this is that you start thinking you are the problem. You think, maybe I'm not just disciplined enough. Maybe if I was a little bit more organized, maybe I'm not organized enough. Maybe that's the problem. I mean, other women are handling it better than me. You start thinking this funny thoughts. But let me say something clearly to you. You are not the problem. And I need you to say this. I need you to say this. I need you to say, I am not the problem. And I assure you that if you truly believe this statement, you're already halfway there. Now, what's the real issue? The real issue is this: that you have been given a model where you were taught to balance everything. That you were taught to balance both career and balance the home front. And you know what balance does? It suggests that everything deserves equal weight at the same time. But that's not real life. Life has seasons. Life has priority shifts. It's not always balanced. Trying to keep everything equal is exactly why you feel stretched and overwhelmed. You are chasing a definition of success that isn't truly yours. Somewhere along the line, success was defined to you by who knows what. Be an amazing mother, be present at home at the same time, build a thriving career, be the Proverbs 31 woman, look like you have it all together, all at once. But nobody truly sat you down and asked what actually matters the most to you specifically, in this season of your life. So you keep running and searching without clarity. You're operating from a guilt mindset instead of intentionality. A lot of your decisions, they are not intentional. They are reactions to guilt. You say When you are tired, you say yes. When you then you overextend yourself, then you try to compensate everywhere, and it leaves you drained. You are not El Shaddai, because it's he that thinks is El Shaddai shall surely die. Only God is El Shaddai. And yet, this is the truth. The problem is not that you want both a meaningful career or business and also a fulfilling home. That's not the problem. The problem is trying to build both without a system. Trying to build both with a system that was really never clearly designed to support you. You don't need to choose, but you do need to rebuild how you approach your life. It's not balance you need, it's alignment. Yes, alignment is what you need, where your decisions are based on your values, your current season in life, not your neighbors. Your current season and what actually matters most right now. So instead of asking yourself, how do I balance everything? This is where you should start. Ask yourself one honest question. What matters most to you in this season of your life? What matters most to me in this season of my life? And am I actually living in alignment with that? Because until you answer that question, you will keep trying to win a game that was not designed for you. A game that was designed to exhaust you and not to elevate you. Now, if you are tired of living in that constant tension of trying to balance anything, if you're ready to stop feeling scattered and start building a life that actually works for you, then don't just listen and move on. This is the power work. This alignment is what you need, and that is exactly what I help women do. So until our next video, this is PK reminding you, you don't have to choose. You truly can have both.